We're here in Smith's Road this afternoon. It's a beautiful Monday afternoon, and we're here with Teddy Tuohy. And Teddy grew up here in Smith's Road, Smith's Lane.
Yeah.
And Teddy's going to talk us through some of the buildings, some of the premises, some of the houses, the people that lived in Smith's Lane. At the moment, we're standing here in front of St. Anne's National School. And Teddy, what do you remember about here in the past?
Well, there was nothing there anyway. Our school, first school, was here above.
Yeah.
The infant school. That's where I started off.
Yeah.
And with the nuns.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry.
That's all right.
Yeah.
And of course, we're looking over here now to our left, and all that's brand new.
That's all brand new as well. There was only a field there, and there was a cottage there. Where a man by the name of Donald lived in the cottage.
Yeah.
I think he worked for Cleary's builders.
Yeah.
That's all I remember of him now, but there was a cottage in there.
Yeah.
That's gone. That's all I know.
Yeah.
But, and they modernised the infant school above as well.
Right. And so that's where you would have gone to infant school.
First school, yeah.
Yeah, very good, very good.
With the nuns,
yeah. And I'd say you were a great little boy, were you?
I was, yeah. Well, the nuns didn't think so anyway.
You never got the ruler out?
Oh, they got many a ruler out.
Very good. Now, over my left shoulder, then we're looking at, it's a vacant piece of ground now.
Yeah.
But who was there before?
Well, Humphrey Lynch was there, but before Humphrey Lynch, you had Cecil Mead, who had a hardware shop down here.
Yeah.
He had a property there, a kind of a store.
Yeah.
Before Humphrey Lynch.
Just kind of a warehouse.
A warehouse, yeah.
And Humphrey took it over. Any idea when Humphrey took it over?
I wouldn't have any idea now.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't.
But Humphrey was there for many years.
He was there for a long time. Yeah.
And Humphrey, of course, he'd do repair the cars and trucks.
He was do all the stuff for the school here as well.
Yeah.
Well, later years, like he'd do the lawnmower now. I was there for on and off for 12 months or that way.
Yeah.
And I used to cut the grass, and Humphrey used to do all the repairs.
He'd do all that for you.
That's right,
as well.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, right behind us now, we'll say we're looking at the Park Road is right behind us.
That's right, yeah.
But again,
that was all grass.
Yeah. That was just all empty field, wasn't it, Teddy?
About 1980 or something like that. Around,
Yeah, early 80s, yeah. But all that whole thing from here all the way over, as far as New Line was only all open field.
The park.
Yeah.
That's where we used to have our playground.
That's right,
and there was many a good hurling match over there.
Yeah.
Far overside.
Yeah.
We had the borough and the town.
Yes.
And there used to be great games there.
Right, very good. Yeah. And of course then, like the soccer, played there for years as well.
And the rugby.
Yeah.
They had pitches there for years.
Yeah.
There were many good soccer matches there and many good rugby matches too.
Right, yeah. And I remember even when I was young as well, we used to do a lot of the cross country running around the park here as well.
It was a very big park.
It was a big park, yeah.
But,
and of course, it stretched all the way over into where Super Value would be now, and Scanlon's.
Up to the Protestant Church back.
Back up all the way up to the Protestant Church.
That's right, all the way back,
And now, the old changing room was only a bit of a galvanised shed over against the wall over there, wasn't it?
They didn't change anything.
Yeah, step up.
Just a ditch.
Yeah. Very good. Yeah. So that's all kind of we're looking at from here. All this new housing now that are here. None of that was there.
No, that was inside where that house now was Foley's timber yard.
Yeah, Foley's.
Foley's.
That's right.
It was only a kind of a
no relation.
A big yard.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
As far as I can remember, someone told me that the storage from Ball's Lane used to be collected, and there was a kind of a cesspit or something there.
Oh yeah.
In that place.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yes.
But I don't remember it.
There was
a big gate here, and we were never inside it.
Right. Yeah. So all this area, it's all after being developed in the past 40 years. All that you see around here is all developed. Yeah, completely developed.
Foley's yard was the first development, like.
Right.
Then they closed and they built the houses there.
All right, we're just after moving down just a small bit here to the houses here along by Smith's Lane, and Teddy's going to recall who he remembers growing up here when he was young.
Yeah. Well, it looked.
One sec now, we'll just let that truck go by, and so we won't be drowned out.
Yeah.
Right, Teddy?
And the first one here was Murphy's, Timmy Murphy.
Yeah.
Geraldine Hearn, Geraldine Hearn.
Yes, I have you. Yeah.
Next thing you had Condren.
Yeah.
Paddy Condren, I think they came originally from Drumina.
Right.
The next thing you had Kavanagh's.
Kavanagh's here, yeah.
I was told lately, before Kavanagh's, the Lynches, they had back the road here.
Yes, I know who you're talking about,
They were there before Kavanagh's.
Right.
Then you had Mrs. Donohoe.
Yeah, so you're down to the light green one now.
With the bin.
With the bin, yeah.
Mrs. Donohoe, Dick Donohoe, the blacksmith.
Yeah, I got you, okay, yeah.
They lived there.
Yeah.
Next thing you had tools of the famous hurling family.
Oh yes, all your tools, they all come out of that house there.
Yeah.
Excellent, yeah.
Next thing you had Ryan's,
okay.
They're the contractors back the road.
Right, behind at the bend.
That's right.
Yeah.
There was another one there which was knocked when they built Foley's timber yard.
Yeah.
Supples.
And Supples, so you think Supples was the one beyond the gap, is it?
No, Supples was just next on Terrains.
Oh, yeah, okay,
Supples
yeah.
on Terrains.
Yeah, yeah.
And they knocked that when they were making the interest bigger.
Right, yeah.
And they were the two famous Paddy Supple and Fancy.
That's right.
Of handball fame.
Right, I got, yeah. They
were two of the best handballers, I suppose, in the country.
That's right.
Yeah.
There was a great old picture we saw there recently, actually, of one of the, who was it, one of the Supples, she was inside in the Ford Model T car, Mrs. Supple, didn't she?
Mrs. Supple, she was opposite the door there.
That she was opposite the door, that's right.
Never left the door.
That's right, yeah.
And there was a big gate there then, and there was a yard behind.
Yeah.
And after that, then they built Tim Foley's within there.
Yeah.
And then they moved out of the house.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There was a great story about Miss Supple, actually, that she had an accident when she was young. And
that's right, she broke her hip or something.
Yeah, and she wasn't able to walk too
that's
well
right,
and all that.
Right, yeah.
And he came back and to marry her and carried her up the aisle. Did you ever hear that story?
No.
Yeah, that's a true story.
He was supposed to be in America.
Yeah.
He was supposed to be driving for Al Capone, but
that's right. He was driving for
Al Capone.
No, he was driving for Ford. Yeah. Ford of the motor company, Ford.
That says Al Capone told it a few times.
But he did, yeah. No, that's true. I confirmed that recently. He came back.
Mixed up, he was a character.
Yeah, he came back and he married, and he carried her up the aisle below in the church to get married. That's right.
They were a nice family, like.
Yeah. Very good.
Yeah.
All right,
and
that's
the next one then was Malone's.
Malone's below.
Not the jeweler Malone now.
Yeah.
The white one there. That was Martin Malone. Do you remember Martin Malone?
Yes, I do.
That's where they came from.
Right. Now, we're just after moving down here a small bit, and Teddy, we're just looking out over our shoulder here now. The yellow house there, we'll start there.
That was part of Morrissey's store here.
Right.
They had a kind of store there as well.
Yeah.
But later on,
the mills now.
The store out here this side. They had a kind of a storehouse there as well.
Right.
And it became a private house after then.
Right, yeah.
Jimmy Bodie.
That's
lived
right.
there after.
That's right.
Yeah.
And next door, you just have to remind me.
Tommy Lane's. That was part of that was the fire station, the original fire. I remember the fire station.
Yeah, that's right. And Tommy Lane is in there now.
Tommy Lane's there. That's right.
Yeah. And so moving on in here.
The handball alley. Yeah. Some great handballers in there.
Yeah.
And I was living here, and I never got a game.
Yeah. You had to serve your time to get a game.
Oh, you had to be there.
You had to be there.
There were some great players there. Like.
That's right. Yeah. You weren't going to let it down mug in to
no,
for a game. No.
I would hit the ball. I would hit the wall. Now I might hit the ball.
That's right. Yeah. I remember myself when I was younger like that. You kind of had to serve your time to get a game against the good lads.
Oh yeah,
they wouldn't waste their time.
And there were good lads in there.
Yeah.
The boys brought Seamus Connors there now.
That's right.
And the Collinses. And
that's right. You just up, of course.
The Madigans and the Dinny Curtin.
Yeah.
There were some great players there. The Supples in, of course.
Yeah, in my time, another great player, and he's gone out, Dinny O'Neill. He was a fantastic
that's right. There was
a fabulous player.
There were some great players.
Yeah. Right, we'll turn around this way, Teddy. And here, so we'll say where the mural is now.
That was a shoemaker.
That was a shoemaker, yeah. Sorry.
That was a shoemaker by the name of Ned Murphy that was there first. And Denny Fisher came in there after. In the butcher shop.
Yeah.
And but Ned Murphy, you know, when he was on the booze, all the windows would be broken.
And he break himself?
I guess so, yeah. I used to be a smart fella there, and he'd see me down, garments would sell milk down the bottom of the street, and he'd see me down for milk.
Yeah.
He's going to tear down again, like.
No, and moving on, where you have the white tile.
Maggie Crow's pub.
Yeah. Did you ever drink inside there?
I never drank.
No,
I never drank, so I don't.
Was it there?
It was there. It was a busy pub that time. Like,
yeah. What kind of clientele would Maggie get in her day?
She'd them all.
She'd them all, yeah. And did she run it herself, or was there?
There was a husband there, Concrow. There's a story. I know, should I tell her or not?
No. You might be liable.
Her father lived down here,
He's going to tell us anyway.
He had a bacon shop, he'd sold pig's cheeks and all that kind of stuff. And someone told him that he'd have to put something up in the chimney to keep the crows out.
Yeah.
And a bit late he said there's one gone in.
That's very good. Right, moving on. So, that's very good.
Well, Jack doesn't usually.
Yeah. The next one down, then we said the orange, right? Binch's, yeah.
That's where my father spent most of his life working.
Is that right, yeah?
That's right.
Yeah. And he used to start the early morning shifts there.
No, he was delivering bread around the town.
Oh, he was delivering, okay.
He was delivering bread around the town in a basket on wheels.
Yeah.
That's where he started in this side of the street.
Yeah.
In Vincy's Hardware.
Right.
Which became McCarthy's Hardware after.
Right.
Yeah. But That's where he started. There was a good few employed there now.
Oh, there was. When I was coming up to school here in National School in the mornings, I used to call in the morning because Jimmy Collins now would be
Jimmy Collins, that's right.
Yeah, married to my Aunt May.
Yeah, that's right.
I'd get the hot crust of bread off of Jimmy coming up there in the morning.
We used to come down from the school to get a hot crust of bread.
That's right, yeah.
My father would give us a big one, like, there.
Because there was no, people didn't want the crust in, so they used to give them out to us in the morning.
You had Jimmy Collins, you had Jimmy Ryan, Holy Cross, J.J. Ryan's father, you had Tommy Ryan, you had a fellow by the name of Dodd Brady. There was then you had Jimmy Ryan, Barry Sally, he was in the office, and Dinny Callahan was driving the van. So they're the most likely.
As you said, there was and we think delivery and the fella's bacon. There was a nice little few guys employed.
This was a great street, like.
It was a very busy street.
Stored in there. So
that's right.
Again.
Looking further down, then we'd say towards where it's like an Indian shop there is now.
Well, that wasn't there.
No, it wasn't. No.
There was an store there. Next door to Binch's, there's another door there. That was Mannix. I never remember it open.
Yes.
It was a shop one time.
Okay.
But I never remember.
A general grocery shop?
I say so.
I
never remember it open.
Okay.
But you can see the second door down below.
Yes. And there was a hardware store down the corner, down that way then as well, wasn't there?
You had, before you put the hardware store now. Yeah, that was Cecil Meads.
Meads hardware store,
right. And that was a great hardware shop.
Right,
So two hardware shops in it.
Right.
We had two hardware shops in this street, like. So that was a busy one as well.
Yeah, busy. I'd just say for a street now, you'd say it doesn't hold that now. There was a very busy street at the time. A bit further down, then you.
The pub.
Yeah.
That was Barrett's in my time.
Barrett's in your time, yeah.
Then you had Hennessy.
Hennessy's, yeah.
Then you had the Snug.
Yeah.
I don't know what's there now.
Yeah.
Some kind of
it's the kebab shop or something, yeah. I don't remember Barrett's now, but I remember it being Hennessy's. And again, it was a kind of untouched, like.
That's right, yeah. And then you had the Snug after.
Very good. Very good.
And
all right.
At the corner then you had the Cathy's Chemist.
At the chemist, that's right, the Cathy's, yeah.
Vinci's had a shop there before that.
Yes.
Before my time.
Yeah. Jesus. Just flat out, like, wasn't it?
Oh, flat out.
Right. Now we're after coming across to the other side and we're going to just look back up here to where the gap is now. Teddy, do you want to tell us from there?
Well, from there now, up against that gable there, the gable there was a store belonged to Cecil Mead and had the hardware down below here.
Yeah.
And he also stayed with his horse there.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And next to that, above the barbers, is where I was born and raised.
Right. So we'd say there where the gap is down the notice sign, that was your own house.
That's where we came there, and Donny Toole came in there after us, sure of him.
Yeah. And how many of you were born
there
inside
was 5 of us.
There was 5, your mum and dad in the 5 years?
And 5, and then my sister was born in Holy Cross.
Yeah. And what year did you move up at the Holy Cross?
Around 1950, yes, sir.
Around 1950,
we thought.
And did you all move to Holy Cross at the
we
time?
Moved, do you ever remember the horse and the dray that used to come from the railway?
Yeah.
With the stuff from the railway.
Okay.
John Leary's father in Holy Cross, Paddy Leary, was driving it.
Yeah.
He moved us all in one go from here to Holy Cross.
Yeah.
From in one go, like up in the horse,
up
in the big dray, the horse and the big horse.
I moved in. It must have been, I suppose, a completely different.
Oh, completely. We used to get our water here, somewhere across the road from the house.
Yeah, and
an outside toilet.
Yes, an outside toilet.
An outside toilet.
So to go in above the Holy Cross, then with an inside toilet.
It's a complete change altogether.
And if you divided rooms, proper rooms,
two up. One up, one down here.
Yeah.
Squished together, like, you know.
The Holy Cross then must have seemed like.
And we had an open fireplace here.
Yeah.
No, an open fireplace.
Yeah.
And
right.
With the vestibule.
Right, with the vestibule, yeah. Moving on down, then we'd say where Noreen's Barbara's is now.
That was the most famous shop in Switzerland. That was Minnie Granny's.
Yeah.
And Minnie Granny had a sweet shop there.
Yeah.
And Minnie Granny had a cat.
Yeah.
A big black cat.
Yeah.
And the cat would be out in the back doing his business in my place.
Yeah.
And he'd come in and she'd go up on top of the sweets in the window.
Yeah, jeez.
And he'd lay up on top of the sweets and next thing I'd go out and she'd call me in, hunt the cat off the sweets and give her a fist of sweets.
Yeah.
No problem, no bother. There was and none of us died.
No. Hygiene was in a different place.
Hygiene? Don't even dreamt of.
No. Moving on down, Teddy, can you remember what was next there?
Next day was Fitzgerald's, Desi Fitzgerald Hurlock.
Yes,
His grandfather was there, but before him, I can't remember.
Yeah.
And next in was Nagel, a harness maker.
Yes, I remember Nagel.
He was a harness maker.
Nagel, yes.
He also had a brother above alongside Brendan Ryan's, another harness maker.
Yes.
But he's the harness maker.
That's the one I think I've heard of up in the main
this
street.
This is a harness maker. But He was a bit of a character too. He had a three-legged dog and a Jack that could talk. We were fascinated by it.
Jesus. Some carry on.
This thing was McCarthy's Hardware.
They had McCarthy's Hardware.
And
the place is full of hardware, isn't it?
Was, yeah. And before McCarthy's, we had Binch's had a hardware there.
Yeah.
That's where my father started.
Yeah.
Before he came to Binch's, this side of the road.
Yeah.
And in 1918, there was a lockdown.
Yeah.
A lockdown.
Yeah.
And he was only 18. He was only after starting.
Yeah.
And I have a photo of Homestead Place taken above it. And then Irish banks and about 10 of them up in the steps.
Yes, I've seen it. Yeah.
My father's in that now.
Yeah.
With the flag in the back.
Yeah, that's right. Jesus.
Yeah. So he was only after starting, I say, he was only 17 or 18.
Yeah. And did he go from there then to the bakery?
The bakery, yeah. But there was a thing inside that when you go in get your stuff,
you
would buy your stuff, you pay, and it would go into this little can.
Yeah.
And the can would go upstairs.
Oh yeah.
And it would go up to the office.
So the suction thing.
And took back down. You were changing it.
Yeah.
Did they ever give you a chance behind the counter?
The first time I saw that TV, I was a grown man, and it fascinated me. The suction thing going up and
We were youngsters, we saw it.
Yeah. Amazing. Yeah. No.
Next thing you had Rooney's paper shop.
Yes, Rooney's, yeah.
Our first bean
That's right. You had to go down, there was a few steps down and then you had to go in.
Sunday morning there, you couldn't get inside the door.
That's right. She'd all the papers she had, that's right. Yeah.
Next to that then you had Tommy Sullivan, the famous Tommy Sullivan.
Yeah.
And then they had the bacon.
Right.
The bacon products.
Yes.
Yeah. He sold pig shakes and pig heads and all that.
Yeah. That was him below here, yeah.
Then you had the laneway. Murphy Street.
Murphy's, yeah.
And inside there, I think, as far as I remember, Binch's was bottled, Binch's groceries was bottled their own stout.
Yes, that's right.
And you would see all washing the bottles inside the back there.
Yeah. Jesus.
Yeah.
And were they bottling it out of barrels? Like, would it come in barrels?
Barrels, yeah.
Yeah, and they'd bottle it themselves. Because there was no gas or nothing.
No.
It was only just straight porter, like. Yeah. So they were on, yeah.
But after you can't see anything now in a minute.
Yeah.
After that you had at the other side of the lane you had garments. I think they were the same garments as Broad Street garments.
Right.
You would get milk there, and we'd get. It was I remember going for milk there anyway. For that man, the shoemaker.
Yes.
After that, you know, Kylie's.
Yeah.
I think she went to the main street after.
Okay. Yeah. My Kylie's. That's right. Yeah. Cheers.
And then you had Maher's pub.
Maher's below. No, we'll say where.
That blue building, that was Maher's.
The blue building, yeah. And was it all Maher's?
It was Maher's.
Yeah.
Davy Reardon, remember Davy Reardon, the school
teacher? Yes, I did.
He was married in there.
Yeah. So where Fitzgerald's is now was Maher's pub as well?
That was Maher's pub, yeah.
Okay, right,
Maher's pub, yeah.
And you had J. O'Connor's...
Jackie Jenners.
alongside it.
A great bowl of soup and Jenners.
Yeah. And he used to do because he used to do the bowl of soup and stuff donkeys years ago.
His sister Kathleen used to do the soup.
Yeah.
It was great soup, though.
Yeah. And he was doing it for the travelling people.
For everyone, yeah.
Anyone, yeah. But that was kind of probably strange at the time for a pub to be doing soup and stuff like that, wasn't it?
There's another thing up the laneway there. Yeah. There's a big hoist up in the wall there.
Yeah.
When they get the Morris's, when Vinci get their flour, there's big bags of flour come out and they'd hoist up off the lorry.
Yeah.
And them flour bags were used for everything.
Yes. Oh yeah, the boaches. Yeah.
Everyone used them for everything.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. People used to make mattresses and
all. They used to make sheets and togs and everything.
That's right. Yeah.
And you hurling togs from there, mister.
Yeah.
Before
there was not wasted.
For people could afford them, like.
Yeah. No, there was not wasted.
Not wasted. No.
Excellent. All right. I think we kind of have it all covered. From as you say, from Huntville Inches all the way down, we kind of have it all covered. Teddy,
a bad old memory.
Huh? A bad old memory. No.
Yeah.
What I was going to say to you, just a quick story about Teddy now. When Teddy was in the band, the boys used to be giving you a bit of a marking in the band about the shots, didn't they?
Oh yeah.
What did they say to you?
With the operation, is it? Well, the operation is about March.
March.
And they reversed in maybe November.
Teddy put on the shots in March, and the boys used to be mocking him. They said, it's about time for the operation, Teddy, to get the shots off him. But here we are in September, and we still have the shots on us.
Well, we'll stick it out for another bit anyway. We might get a vacancy sometime to get it removed.
Yeah. Very good. All right.